services thing, but this is in whole. This is everything. HBO.
It is a lot,
bro. Like it's a lot, bro. I'm looking at this shit. I got like 15 fucking services, man. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, bro, I gotta cut some of this shit out, bro. Like
the competition. They'll get. They'll
here's the
have
thing:
to either get cheaper or we start cutting them.
Yeah, but how did you get those 15 services? Because the ease of use of getting in was so quick. It was so easy to get into those services in the first place. That's how you got stuck there.
Right. It was, it was like a free weekend or free 7 days, or you got it with like a DVD player or some shit. Like they give you so many ways of entry that are so low that you just forget that you got it. You like, yo, I've been paying this $5 a month for like a year. And you use the service 3 times. Like so, that's right. Like that's what that shit is.
Some of these are going to fall by the wayside. That's the way the competition works.
Okay.
Or they have to get way cheaper.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though.
You know, they're not all going to survive.
Absolutely. I'm with that 135%, right? And I'm not negating that. Long as it's still an option. But like when people say that is going to affect the quality of the game, like that, you know, again, Microsoft is going to put out shit games regardless. That was just some dog shit goddamn games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know, enough Halo and Gears start getting like that. But again, they make someone, again, I'm not counting nobody's money. We're talking about recurring, and even with Game Pass, like I'm giving you an example. So when a game goes in there, you get all the DLC. You know, it's not only game that's not like that is Gears, and I don't know why, but you get all the deal. Like so with the ultimate bundle deal, what the fuck you call that shit? You know, they're not.
It's no way in here, LZ. That look now, you know what? When we sit here, all these motherfucking gaming communities, all we're doing is speculating, right? Like you say, you ain't count nobody money, but you can't tell me that the top accountant guy at Sony is saying, "Damn, we losing money like a motherfucker." They not doing
it's not even.
Y'all always tell me,
they get the money. Not so much the accountant got
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you who it is.
Leaving money on the
table. Right, exactly. I'm gonna tell you who it is. It's not any of the people that you're looking for. It's the boss, the one who runs the company, runs it. He's gonna run the. He's a services guy. That is what he has always been. That is what how he wanted his vision for the company. He said that in the very first share owner speech that he gave, exactly what he was going to do. He said this 3 years ago, exactly what he was going to do. He's going to change all of this to a live thing because live services make more money than a short-term purchase. That is just how it works.
He was no longer in the business.
You know what? Y'all been saying, okay, when is this shit gonna happen? Though
it's already happening.
It's already happening. That's what I'm saying. Listen,
you're already starting to see.
They got the best of both worlds.
I'm gonna give you. Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Right at the beginning of PS Now, you weren't gonna get any PS4 games. Like it was gonna be very minuscule. They changed that. And then you weren't gonna get the newer games anytime soon. They changed that. Like it's getting closer and closer, right? You couldn't download it. Then they changed that. It's getting closer and closer to the model he already told you was going to happen. It's just going. It's not. They're not gonna flip a switch.
Big money.
Right. They're not gonna flip a switch. At the beginning of a generation is when you get people to buy into all this. Microsoft fucked up because they did it in the middle of a generation, and everybody was like, "Nah, y'all good." But Sony, at the beginning of this generation, if they roll it out all at once, you can't have a complaint. It's the same reason they're putting the all digital version out right next to the normal version because you can't complain about it because they're both options at the same damn time. So as they roll out these things, it's going to keep happening, and it's going to happen fast.
Don't let it be 7 years from now, and then y'all pop up and say,
No.
Don't let no 7 years
big money.
And then y'all say we told you so.
Big money.
I'm looking for that article.
If they missing out on so much money, if I'm sitting here, I'm sorry. Let me If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my accountant every week, hey, how much money? Hey man, we missing out on billions of dollars. I'm not going to sit here wait. What I'm waiting on? What am I waiting on?
Big money.
Type in Sony Jim Ryan slideshow. Come right up.
Hey, big money.
Hey, shout out to Mac. I appreciate the subscription, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's just like, why is Horizon Zero Dawn on PC? Why is Death Stranding on PC? Why does Media Molecule keep saying they want to put Dreams on PC? Why? Because they don't need to, right? They don't need to if they're not missing out on money. Why is MLB on everything?
I think I think that's the smartest thing to do. At the end of the day, it's a business, bro. Like, I feel like, if we could just have exclusivity for our games, just for like 2 or 3 years, bro, I think that would be straight, man. I wouldn't care.
Look, didn't we just have a conversation about the whole regime being thrown out of Sony? The issue is that you had a streaming service that started in 2014, and from that point up until now, the people who was in charge previously did nothing with it. Did nothing, literally. Did nothing to advance the infrastructure of it. Did nothing. It stayed at 700,000 users for over 6 or 7 years, and then your competitors come out and is doing it. It just leapfrogs you, and now you're in a position where you was ahead of everybody. You was there first, and now you got to catch up.
Why Big Money's confused? I can explain to you why Big Money's confused. Big Money is really.
Listen. I'm not confused. What I'm saying is that, bruh, they have a formula that's working right now. I'm not saying that it's not going. What I'm saying is that
Block had a formula that was working.
Hold on. They have some of the best minds in the world working for them, just like Nintendo do.
And that's what I want to explain to you why you're confused.
So look, hold on.
Like Microsoft do, just like Nintendo do.
I'm gonna put this out there real quick, right? So right now, right? Capcom said that 50% of everything they sell is digital, right? And
they said 80%.
Right. Well, I'm talking about. This was in 2014. It was 50%. 2016, and in 2020, it's 80%, right? You want to know why? Because coronavirus. Half the big box stores shut down. So all these physical games and all these things that they have to sell, they're going to sell them on a digital platform. So if I'm already putting it on the digital platform and that's going to be my primary way to sell it, if I also own a service and I can say, okay, I need people to sustained be on this service because people aren't going in the stores. No matter how much we or Trump try to reopen America and say, everybody go back and just do the normal shit you're doing. Half the people's not going to do that. So that being the case, they're going to push these digital things, including their digital service. If not, they would have shut that shit down. They wouldn't keep changing it. They wouldn't have lowered the price. They want it to work, and the only way it works is by putting new content. They saw the boost that they got when they put God of War on it. They saw the boost that they got when they put Horizon Zero Dawn on it. They saw those boosts. So they're going to keep doing those type of things, and they're going to make them, they're going to slowly get sooner and sooner until they are matched up, because they see that we are leaving money too long.
I agree with that. I'm not arguing with the point of the digital. I'm talking about the date. The only thing I'm talking about
day and date, right? That's
day and date is going to happen.
I'm not talking about digital.
And it's going to happen in the progression.
I want somebody. Y'all saying Sony is going to do this, right?
Yeah, and they are.
Somebody in here be bold enough to give me a set. So, because I don't, like I said, I don't want
to. It'll be. I say it'll be within 2 years.
Maybe just one bill right quick. Shut up.
Now, if that's here, are you gonna
hold on 1 second. Pay the bills. Shout out to Master Chief with 100 bits. Big Money is big mentally disabled. I can't with these fuck niggas. And shout out to the shout out to my brother Max at Entertainment for the gifts and other subscriptions. I appreciate it, my man. Hey, Big Money. I'm gonna find this article for you. The reason why they don't do it now, you see why they're not doing it now, because they don't have these servers to do it. If you look at the chart.
Oh yeah, he cut out. I thought my internet cut out.
I cut out.
right? Just
Yeah.
everything.
Everybody.
Okay. Shout out to Max City for the gift of subscription. And I read a bill from my brother Master Chief, the 100 bits. He said big money is big mentally disabled. Now listen, he said why they're not doing it now, and they don't have the capacity or the infrastructure to handle that. You saw when they did the Spider-Man, whatever, then they crashed the service, right? The network service, right? So that's when they're doing the deal with they left Amazon, because if you look at their chart, all that they can hold is up to 5 million, between 3 to 5 million concurrent players, right? Now they're doing the deal with Microsoft with the Azure, whenever that takes into place. You know what I mean? So I'm just being again. Another article just came out from their investment meeting, and they but saying that day and date streaming. You know what I mean? As far as their big first party titles. I'm looking for the article. You can read it your damn self.
Yeah, I remember. I saw something.
Yeah, well, here I'll give you the article right now, Z. But let me just explain to Big Money the way he's not getting it. So Big Money, you're saying why don't they just do this whole put the games on PS Now about a year later, a month, 6 months later? Not day and date, really, right?
No.
And they can have them $60 right off the bat, and they get the subscription check going, right?
We'll start that. Yeah.
Is that something a more model you would agree with? That you get your $60 off the bat, and they subscribe later on when they.
That's what I said. That's why I said, what's wrong with them putting the game out?
No, and I'm gonna explain what's really wrong with that. I'm gonna explain what's wrong. Hold on, I listened to you for 10 minutes, Big Money. I'm gonna explain to you why that's fucking wrong. Okay, when Halo Infinite comes out, right? Let's just say Halo Infinite does 10 million in sales. I don't even think it's gonna do that. Microsoft's like, oh, that's cool. But did it do its actual job and get me 1 to 2 million new fucking subscribers? That's what they fucking want. Because you can give me my $60. I like it. Nice. But if you get me 1 to 2 million new subscribers, if not more, they're going to give me that $60 within 4 months, and they're going to give me 15 times 12? Whatever hell that number is within a year. And they're going to keep paying me $15 a month. Yeah. So you can take that $60 right then or there, or you can keep getting recurring revenue of $15 a month. Yeah. And if you do it the way you want to, that's not going to happen. Who the fuck is getting subscribed to the service if the games are fucking old? They want that new shit their day and date. I'm not going to buy PS Now because it's pointless. I'm already going to have Spider-Man. But if Spider-Man's their day and date, Big Money, you bet they're going to get my $15 every fucking month. So it's about getting this reoccurring revenue. You're making more money off me. Yeah.
This ain't nothing. But I talked to 10 people in the last 2-3 months saying
they're all on the Roundtable podcast. I get it.
He said because Spider-Man was on there. I don't understand that, bro. I don't understand how y'all think y'all what tripped me out about these, and this ain't no poke at nobody. But we all act like we work there at Sony. And Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo don't know what they're doing, and we know everything. But these motherfuckers, they are the ones sitting there with the numbers. They seeing the money that's coming in and going out. Now,
if they told you they're doing this.
Let me pay the bill right quick. A.K. Ricky Brown, my man, think I see another bad candidate. What's another bad candidate? I don't know. One, but yeah,
probably
Warhammer, Amazon link. Amazon's link for what, brother? What you talking about? Amazon link for what? For my subscription to my channel. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. I sent you the slideshow on the
okay, that's the old one. But they just came out again. We talked about it on the show, but okay, but yeah.
But the source article is the same slideshow.
Yeah, okay, hold on 1 second. All right, you give it to me again. Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah, it's the same slideshow.
It just came up again. Sony hitting it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I know, but when you read the article, they link it to the same one.
I was looking. I was trying to show them the date on it. Cause you want me to stop? I'm gonna show my screen again. And what they still not understanding when you say that, hey, it's not about the one, it's about the 99.
So Big Money, the gist of what I'm telling you is, instead of getting $60 from Big Money, they want to get $180 from you. That's what the fuck they're trying to do from you.
Yeah.
So you can keep giving them $60 and I want to give Sony this money, but really they want you to subscribe so they actually make more money from you in the long run. That's what the fuck they want from you.
That's one initial investment in the infrastructure, and once that's done, it's just fucking
How about this? Hey, Big Money, could you see the stream?
Okay, no. Check this out. So you
As opposed to manufacturing.
I got PlayStation Now, and I bought God of War day one. I bought Spider-Man day one, but I still got PlayStation Now. But I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm the only one doing that. Y'all think I'm the only one doing that?
No, but you are. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. You're not the only one doing that. But the people like you are far too small for their liking.
No, I don't.
Yes,
think so.
Big money. There's
it's not
10 million of you. There's over 10 million Game Pass subscribers.
Hold on. So I got a question. So if they were making money off of PS Now after putting the 900 games on there and all that bullshit, why did they reduce the price? You don't reduce the price if you're making good money, right? If I can sell my house for $500,000, I'm not going to reduce the price to $400,000.
Can I answer that?
Bro, Sony is on top, bro, and they've been on top for like the past 20-something years.
The only reason they brought that
Sony's on top
because they realized that too fucking much. They realized that $20 was too much, and then their next competitor is only doing it for $10. Of course, they had to come down. It didn't make any sense. Everybody that's a Sony fan was telling Sony, this shit don't make no sense. It costs too much. That's why they came down. They was losing money.
Why did they wait till almost?
Y'all think that next gen somebody gonna pull a whole free internet card, yo?
Hold on. Okay, so why did Sony put that part of their next gen strategy is streaming? Why did Sony say it? Because you said we think we know. We're not. We're saying Sony said it, and y'all keep telling us no. And then we showed the slide, and we was like, "That's not what it means." You tell me what it means, because that's what the fuck it says.
I got it right here. I got it right here on my screen. I was asking you, could you see the stream? Because they got the PlayStation 1, how they make their money. The PlayStation 2, how they make their money.
I'm not even.
Well, I'm explaining to you. The PlayStation 3, they make their money from Blu-ray and download. During the PlayStation 4, even though, what do you call it? PS Now is out now. What's it called? PS Plus and PS Now is out now. They don't even count that as a main part of their rental because it's not. But for the next generation, which is the PlayStation 5, or whatever, they have Blu-ray, download, and streaming. You know what I mean? This is what they're saying. And then for the people that say, why doesn't Sony do it now? You see this right here? They have a capacity of they can rolls of streaming the next one. Right now they have a capacity of 5 million. Probably a little less than that, right? Which would fucking break the fucking server.
Well, man said 2 years. I'm gonna wait.
I don't
years because that's how long.
That long.
That's how long I think it's gonna take for the server rollout. For the server switch over, I think it's gonna take 2 years.
But that's why I said I give them about a year and a half, more or less, or whatever the case. But I
year and a half a day and day.
Up to 2 years. But I mean, but then.
Wait, hold. Do you want me just to read that roll streaming part?
Yeah, you can read it.
Okay, so, and this is under streaming, aka PS Now. Our vision, a massively enhanced PlayStation community where enriched and shared PlayStation experiences can be seamless, enjoyed independent of time and place, with or without a console. Engines of growth, portable client devices, static client devices, new entitlement models. I don't know what the hell you mean by entitlement. Does that mean day and date? You tell me. Next-gen hardware, next-gen games, evolving services.
This is what's going on. You know why I hate fucking with man? Because man always say like he's doing a reverse Jedi Master. Can you show the picture?
What's that? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Hold on. Shout out to my brother, Moncrief. Listen, brother, I need you to hit that subscription link, brother. It just ran out. Stop playing with the police, man. This shit just ran out. And my man Warhammer, thank you again. For the 50 bits.
And on top of that, right under that whole thing I just read, it says, using partnerships to achieve this, Sony and Microsoft. We will leverage existing and new partnerships to achieve growth and scale faster than ever before. You see them ramping up. This follows the model successfully followed in growing our PSN business. And the deal with Microsoft is officially inked.
Check this out. You ready? Hold on. Check this out.
I think what's gonna happen is within this next year, they're gonna do the same shit that Microsoft did, and they're gonna link PS Now and PSN into one service.
Yep.
Yeah. I think that's smart though. I think both sides should do that. To be honest, Xbox and PlayStation should do that.
Yes.
I think that's smart.
Hey, check that picture.
All right, no problem.
Now tell me.
tell me, that $250 million is a coincidence.
Hold on.
But what you about?
Okay, hold on. Wait, me closer. Noah right here sent me. Okay, we got this right here. This picture right here. The picture you sent me was you sent me Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, but look what store it's in. Before it was reported on Steam, they never reported Epic Games.
Yeah. Now it's on Epic Games. I can see that. Them doing something exclusively with them launching their games in it.
They probably would be crazy, motherfucker. Look at Tsushima, bro. This motherfucker about to sell another 3 million in 2 days.
Okay.
Man, y'all think they finna do that shit? Hell,
Hey, Big Money. How about this?
Nah, they not gonna do that.
Hold on. Selling 3 million in those 3 days is cool. But they would rather have 3 million.
PlayStation Cash, like, no offense, like, I'm not trying to, like,
how much is Dream
Xbox Cash, but we do, like,
how much is Dream sell? How much is that Sackboy game gonna sell?
Hey, Big Money.
Yeah, because look at what we
How much is that Sackboy game gonna sell?
Of course. I would pay them $70 for Ghost of Tsushima. I would have paid them $70 for the last one.
Man.
You see the quality in them games, bro? Why not? They deserve it.
As long as they keep putting them out.
Good and play good. Gotta pay for what you want.
Wait. So, Alicard, you said you want to give Sony money, right?
I'm gonna keep saying this, right?
I want to give money to
why are you going to give them money?
video games that they're making. You cannot compare.
So you don't never
Xbox video
So
games.
Alicard, so what you're telling us is you have never bought any game on sale. Because you want to give them all their money, right?
Oh, I have? No, I'm a sale.
You said they deserve it, so why didn't you buy it at full
price? At brand new games, games that I miss, because if I miss, games go on sale like a month after they come out most of the times too. So what are you saying?
Oh, why didn't you buy it?
There's sometimes. Look, if I want a game, I'm gonna buy it, bro.
Okay, all right.
If it's $60, I'm gonna buy it, bro.
Okay, here's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? And the money that we are spending on these games are going to the developers. I buy my games on sale.
Hold on 1 second. Hey, Alicard. Hold on 1 second. I had to turn you down. I had to turn you down in the background. You was kind of loud. Alicard, how about this, right? No problem. I got kids. I know how I be, bro. Here's the thing, right? You said Sony guys like to buy their games, which is cool. And the notion that the Xbox guys on board, they like just that they had Microsoft had a bunch of dog shit exclusives, right? Ain't nobody buying for that bullshit. But Halo and Gears and those games, they do what they fucking do, right? It is what that's a fucking fact. But what we're saying at the end of the day, right? We're talking about leaving money on the table. And I'm gonna go back to this chart you came about the 99.91. All those games. I just gave you an example, right? I don't get the service of which I get it like maybe 3 months, sometime for a year, because a lot of them online multiplayer games that I play, I have them on Xbox, right? But the games I do play online on the PlayStation are the fighter games. Whenever guys go over to the fighters, right? You know what I mean? It is what it is. But if you talking about day and date, do you know? And again, the quality of games that Sony has thus far, it was surpassed. Right now, Microsoft was past 10 million, right? But say if Sony does the same thing, just for shits and giggles, right? They will probably be at 15 million or maybe 20 fucking million. Fucking knows. We talk at a minimum. I think Sony gonna try cracking it across the head with the price, but at a minimum of $15, that game is still going to sell what it's going to sell. That doesn't make you guys are looking about NPD. That's nothing. That's like if I go sell a record, I go platinum, right, and I get money, but I'm not getting no royalties from whatever it's used. I'm not getting on the back end of the money. So you just looking at the upfront money and this, that, or sold this. And listen,
that's what I'm trying to say.
A lot of these sale things you do it. When the games are bundled and people buy the bundles, that even though it's counted as a sale, did someone technically go out to buy it? I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but look at Wii Sports, sold 140 million, 100 with the console, didn't buy the game, but the bulk of Spider-Man sell, God of War sales came, or Uncharted sales came from bundles sales, which were cool. It's not a problem with that, right? But again, so that's not all people buying. They got the money going into, you say Sony's pocket. You say more money is going in Sony pocket that way. How about this? They can have more money to invest in AAA games that you like and love. How about that feel? How that sound?
That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I meant.
What's cool?
It's like they invest the money that they're getting from these video games. They are putting it into the development of these.
But well, here's the thing: they make more money than other ways with it.
No.
Yeah, I say personnel for you.
Fully.
It's the same.
I feel
it's
like
just
the
like,
way that they are going
it's
about
just
it
like,
right now, they're gonna make the most money.
It's just like PSN.
No,
it's just like PSN
on a PlayStation. Hold on,
if that was true, they wouldn't be doing it
exclusively, and it's on the PlayStation for a year. Then it gets all of the sales from PlayStation. You feel me? From PlayStation.
Bro, you're losing money that way.
How you?
Because hold on, I'm gonna tell you how. So I'm gonna tell you how. Right? Listen, so I can tell you how. You keep saying how. I'm gonna tell you how. So if I sell a game and say I'm gonna sell 10 million day one, that shit's never gonna happen. Let's say I sell a game 10 million day one, right? That's $60 for that day one, right? So that's $60 million. I made $60 million off that game, right? So that's just day one. Now let's say you wait a year and now you put it on your PS Now. For that year where you could have been having people sub to your service, now these people are gonna sub off this dollar or free service that they could have used a year ago and had 11 months worth of paid time with those same 10 million people. Would have got that service, and maybe 5 million would have bought it.
So,
hey, Neth, you see the chat, Neth?
Hold on a minute.
5 million would have bought it at $60.
Wait a minute.
So let me finish my explanation. So 5 million would have bought it at $60. 5 million would have bought it at $60, and then the rest of the people would have been subscribed to that service for the long term. For that whole year where you waited.
Hey, Alucard.
Let me
hold on. I'm gonna pay the bill. Let me pay the bill real quick. Hold up. Yeah. Black. Did you get Black Mama? I got the dog on the front. You see Black Mama? Pay this bill.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Black Mamba. Developers get a salary. You're spending additional money with Sony. Don't mean shit to the developers. And then Master Sith with the 100. I feel bad for Neth and Mass having to explain this more than once.
Let me break it down like this.
How does the developers?
Hold on. Let me break it down to you like this, bro. Would you rather get paid commission only, or would you rather get paid commission and hourly?
Alucard. Hey, Alucard, check this out, bro. They not realizing it's more people out there like me. Listen,
no,
I'm not.
You're there.
You don't even put Call of Duty.
At the end of the day, we want to own our games, bro. There's a lot of people.
You know how many? Hey, bro, do you know how many motherfuckers that buy Madden day and day and then still got EA?
Wait, hold on. Madden's day and date and EA. It is day and date EA. What the fuck?
Right. Madden still sells and it still comes to EA Access.
They don't put Madden, the new Madden day and date on EA Access.
On PC it comes day and date.
On PC it's
Yes.
Oh my God.
All of their games are day and date.
They don't put that shit in.
Hey, big money.
Yes, EA Access Premier. Hold on, EA Access Premier on PC Plus.
Correct.
EA Access Premier on PC is day and date every EA game.
And Ubisoft Plus.
Just like Ubisoft. Every Ubisoft game on Uplay Plus. On Uplay Plus is also day and date.
Hey, big money. What are game prices increasing? Why are game prices increasing? Why are game prices increasing?
Yo, because they want to move it into these services, bro.
The games are getting bigger and more expensive.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, true. But it's the services too. I feel like it was hand in hand. I feel like they was thinking about this for a long time.
Second question: if that's the case, do you think Sony is getting a? Do you think they either are recouping? Right. Do you think they're breaking even, or they are recouping or gaining more of what they're investing in their games, in their hardware?
I think they make. Look.
Do you think it's a profit? Do you think it's a profit?
Can I say this?
Answer the question, y'all.
So why are you doing it?
See, this is the thing. This is how I look at it, man. And I know y'all probably don't care, but yo, at the end of the day, what Sony and what Sycamore, you know, and Microsoft eat don't make us shit, bro. The money that they getting, they not putting in our pockets at the end of the day.
So why do you want to give them more
You want
money?
to give them all their money.
It really don't matter.
You have said no less than 4 times that you want to pay Sony whatever they ask you. You literally have said that at least 4 times.
Yes.
Wait. Card also says he wants to own the game.
What they eat don't make you shit, so it doesn't matter.
$70 for a high quality. How am I contradicting myself?
Because you just said it doesn't matter if they make money, and then also saying I want to pay them whatever they ask me for. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's a contradiction. Listen. Y'all always twisting words. Look, let me explain what I mean. Only thing I said was this: is that Sony drops high quality games, and I feel like it is worth that $70. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay,
hurry up and finish. $70.
This is asinine now.
Because what? No, it's not asinine.
No.
You probably can't even spell it, so shut up.
Y'all gonna be this.
Listen. No.
Okay.
That doesn't make, listen.
N-I-N-E.
You know what? Oh, somebody graduated.
No, you ain't got time to be joking around because you sound dumb right now.
This is the thing.
But you don't know it.
Okay, wait, hold on.
How am I contradicting myself?
You just
because
said,
I said that I would pay for a high quality game.
You said no. You said
I don't mind paying Sony.
I don't mind paying them.
But at the same time, what they make don't make me shit.
Right? Like how?
You want to pay them? What are you talking about? How does that not make sense?
It just cuts your whole argument.
I don't mind paying for a high quality game. I don't care how much it is. What I'm saying is the amount of money that they make doesn't put any money in my pocket. I don't care about that. That does nothing for me, bro. I just play the video games. I play for the video games that I like when I play them. How does that contradict each other? That's not even the same thing.
I don't mind giving Sony my money.
Hold on.
5 minutes ago.
Yo, are you slow, bro?
No, dumbass.
Are you slow?
Let me get Black Mama.
I literally just said, you didn't even hear what I just said. Listen to what I just said. I said that I would pay Sony full price for a great game. How is that a contradiction?
Hold on, do we pay the bills?
That's not even the same thing.
Hold on, what's the bill? We pay the bill.
That's not even the same thing.
Hold on.
That you sound.
Hold on, Trey. Hold on, bro. Okay, hold on, Alico, 1 second. My man Black Mamba.
That doesn't make
Black
sense.
Mamba 52309 said Dominican Spider-Man better not be $70. Now I just walked back in the house. Now you're saying you'd rather pay full price for a great game?
No, you missed the part that mattered.
I would pay full price for a great game. And then they try to
wait.
And then they
you missed the part.
Hold on. And then they try to spin it and say what?
You missed the part where he said. So what Sony makes don't make me shit. So it doesn't matter how much money they make.
No, what it doesn't matter how much. How does me paying them $60 equate to the same thing? That's not even the same thing.
Because
I'm saying
if it doesn't matter.
You're talking about how much money Sony makes. I don't care about that. I will pay Sony what they need to make great games. How is that difficult to understand? How is that a contradiction?
Things cannot be mutually true. That is the stupidest shit. You're saying it doesn't matter that I'm giving them all the money
because it matters.
Because I don't care what they make. That doesn't make any sense.
Right, how about,
if you don't care what they make,
how do not care what they make?
If you don't.
You literally, now you twisted my words. I literally didn't even say something like that. I said I would pay $60 or $70 for a video game.
What you just said.
How is that the same?
Okay, how about this?
Yo, y'all are slow, bro. Y'all are slow, bro. I can't believe y'all don't understand what I'm saying.
Let me say something, Alucard.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Alucard, you got to realize, bro, when you fucking with them, bro, they like doing like a reverse Jedi mind trick on you, so you gotta be careful.
No, they still not. They can't do no reverse Jedi mind trick because they don't make any sense. How are you gonna say it's a contradiction? I don't care.
Keep your words.
Most people.
So if I say
we want to buy games,
I want to give you all my money.
$70.
If I say I want to give you all my money,
how is that? He's saying I'm giving them all.
I understood what he was trying to say. It just came out wrong, man. I understand what you're saying.
You can't say it. Let him die on this hill. Let him die. Let him die on this hill.
He's almost done. He's almost.
How? No, go on. Okay, go on.
He's in the blood.
Kill it.
Rocket League.
So if you don't care, how much money they make, right? Then what is the problem with them putting games day and date?
I never said that. I don't care. I don't care. What I do care about is let me finish. What I do care about is if it starts affecting the type of games that they're making and the quality. That's when I care. Because I don't want to pay less and then I don't want to pay. This is my point. I don't want to pay less for video games, and then I feel like, I'm getting a value because I'm getting a lot of video games, but the video games that I'm getting are mediocre. Okay, that's what I mean.
So is every
I would rather pay a higher price for a higher quality game.
Is every game that Sony puts out a $70 game?
Talking about? He knows.
What are you? Y'all are literally, bro. I can't even argue with y'all because
there's a simple question: Is every game that Sony puts out worth $70?
No, but I enjoy most of their games.
Okay, so if they put all their games out at $70 and it's not worth $70, then why did they put it out at $70? You should be okay with paying for that, right? Because that leads to those better $70 games, right? That should lead to those better $70 games, right?
So it is what it is.
So you because think that they're worth $70.
Listen,
you giving them money is going to lead to more $70 worth games, or not?
Yeah, but that's what I got this gen. I have not been able to complain, bro. So what is your point?
But you just said that all their games aren't worth $70.
You're saying, so basically this is what
games weren't worth $70?
You just said that. Hold on. You just said that all their games aren't worth that $70. You just said that. Did you not say that?
I said most. I said most of the games are worth $70.
You said that's what you got this generation. So if I ask you that and they put all their games at $70, you should buy them because that leads to more $70 games. Because that's what you said too.
Okay. The only games that I did not like
only going to repeat their words.
Okay, but I'll throw this at you. I'll throw this at you.
I'll throw this.
Yeah, go on. I want to hear it.
No. I want to hear what you said. No. Because you said the only games you didn't like this gen. All right, go ahead, name them. What's the only games you didn't like?
The only games I really didn't like from Sony this gen was probably Medieval. And
didn't like that either.
That's really it.
You like. So you paid $60 for every other game, not named Medieval.
Actually, I didn't even start Days Gone. I'm starting Days Gone tonight.
So you paid $60 for every other game not named Medieval.
Wait a minute, time out. So you like Godzilla? You like that?
You said yes.
I like that.
So you don't buy any games on sale.
Yes.
Okay, and you like Godzilla?
I didn't play Concrete Genie, no. Godzilla, I didn't play that either.
Okay, you like Godfall?
So here's my
Godfall. I think Godfall looked dope. Yeah, I'd pay that.
No. I'm talking. I said Drive Club.
Came out. Yeah, what the fuck is you talking about?
Drive Club.
Yeah. What about the Order 1886?
Oh no, I like.
Did you buy Knack and Knack 2?
I love that game.
You bought Knack and Knack 2.
Knack and Knack 2 was good.
So what if
it's like you're trying, like, listen,
I'm asking
what if,
because you are saying the things you're saying. This game, all these games are worth full price. Did you pay full price for them?
Yes, for most of them.
Wait, you said
but
yes,
there's a lot of sales, so I buy games. I buy games brand new and I buy games on sale.
Try to slip you up, bro.
Oh, you did? So they're not worth $60 because you didn't pay $60 for them.
What?
You just said, no, I buy things on sale. So it wasn't worth $60.
I said that I buy brand new games that's $60, and I buy games on sale too. What are you talking about?
But I just asked you, did you buy all these games for $60? You said yes. And then you said no. I buy games on sale. So which is it? Did you buy them for $60?
I buy both, dude. Like, what don't you understand?
I buy them both. How did you do both? How did you buy them for $60 and buy them on sale? So you bought them twice?
Bro, are you slow?
I'm asking you.
Are you slow? Like, seriously.
You said I did both.
No offense.
You bought them for $60 and you bought them on sale.
Yes,
did you buy all these games for $60? Yes or no?
And I buy my games for $60.
Because it was on sale?
So did you
buy your games on sale?
There's games that I didn't.
All the games.
Listen.
All the games.
There are games that I didn't get to buy day one. Yo, are y'all? There's games that I didn't get to buy day one. So I on sale.
Wait.
Like, how can you not compute that?
Wait. What if you can have all those games for $10 a month?
But you're not. But see, this is the thing. You're not gonna get the same type of games. You're not gonna get those high quality games. You're not, bro.
They're making more money off of it.
Why not? Why wouldn't they?
How do you know that? From what? Xbox? That's what Xbox told you. I mean, Microsoft.
A service like Game Pass. Hold on. A service like Game Pass allows Microsoft to take more risk on their content because they have money coming in monthly. As quick as much as they're spending, they got money coming back in monthly.
They haven't. Bro, you're telling me this, and they haven't showed anything for 7 years.
The 23rd is coming, my brother.
The 23rd, bro. You've been telling. I've been hearing people saying this show is coming. This show is coming since like 2014, bro.
Hey, y'all, check this
So what are you saying? I'm supposed to listen to you this time instead of the last 100 times that you've been telling me that?
Alucard, let me ask you this, bro. Let me ask you this, brother.
As bad as it is, it still has.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
Let's be real, son. Like, Sony is on top. Everybody knows Sony is on top. Sony is on top. This is just a fact, bro. They make great games.
All you can say.
Who's talking about the
conversation we're having?
Alucard, let me ask you this, brother.
What comes down to it at the end of the day, bro? The games, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No. But we ain't talking
it's a video game console, right?
You're deflecting. Hey, Alucard, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, bro. You working on a job? Would you rather get paid commission only during the rough times and hard times? I mean, rough times, hard times, and the easy times.
Wait, hold on. I think we're past the money.
That's how you're looking at it.
Commission plus hourly. I'm asking you that. Answer that.
Both.
Okay, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Steady.
So you think that people are gonna actually buy a game that's on Game Pass that you're paying for?
People do it, bro.
I have many. That's not. If a game, that doesn't make any sense. So you're telling me? So you're sitting here trying to tell me that if you have a service that's Game Pass, right, and Halo comes out on Game Pass day one, you're gonna go out and buy it?
PC. Look at
PC. You're not gonna do that.
Have you not seen Steam?
You're not gonna do that, bro.
Have you not?
Now you lie, bro. I'm not even gonna waste my time with y'all.
Halo,
bro.
Listen. Halo franchise.
That doesn't make sense.
Halo is on PC Game Pass, and it's also on Steam. People are buying it on Steam rather than getting Game Pass.
They have
that killed that argument. It's literally one platform.
How is that killing my argument?
Available on the same platform.
That's not going to happen
immediately.
So if that's happening, how are you killing my argument? I didn't even
This
say
how we
that
killing
yet.
your argument. This how we killing
Are people going to buy it if it's on the service? I just showed you an example that's happening literally right
now. You're on a service.
Oh man, you went to Parker, dog.
Shout out for 100 bits, Chromomania. Shout out to you.
On Steam.
Hey, Alucard, Game Pass is a curated service, meaning games do not stay there. They come in and come out on a monthly basis.
Yeah.
So,
look how it got the NBA.
Okay, so you don't own any of your jobs. So you don't own it. So you're basically paying all this money for something that you don't own at the end of the day, bro. I have games that I own from.
So you haven't. So what you're telling me is you've never bought a digital game? man,
it's going down.
Actually, I never thought I'd say that, but I'm going fully digital.
So you know, first party games are day and date, and they stay there. So most gamers who sign up say, "Look, I get these exclusives as long as I'm investing in the service. They're gonna stay there." But there's also give me an opportunity money wise, since I'm saving money to invest in content that I might have would not brought because of the exclusive content that I would have had to purchase. So let me play this game, and before it leaves Game Pass, I know I get a 20% discount on that game if I purchase it before it leaves Game Pass, and if I want to keep it, so I can keep Game Pass and still buy games that I want because I have much more money to spend because I'm saving in this subscription service, brother.
Real quick, because I got something to do.
What? I've never heard nobody say that they're gonna pay for it.
I got a question. Hold on. I got a question.
Every game that they play on that
real quick, Fali. Real quick. So you said you're going digital, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm going digital.
So you just were complaining about people not owning their games. You do realize when you go digital, you don't own the game.
Yeah.
Well, hey.
You don't own the game.
All right.
No, I want to own that. I gotta own my shit. How am I not owning my games?
Because it's licensed. That physical copy is licensed to you.
It's like even how about this? It's like if you buy a game. What's that game that Sony came out with? They said it was the Halo Killer Mag or Haze or whatever the hell. And you would have bought the physical copy, but the servers went down. You know what I mean? The online game, like those, even with the discs, is just a key to unlock it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a
I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'll give you a perfect example. Right now, listen to me. Right now, Sony is having a problem where they're erasing people's licenses, and then people are calling and saying, "I own this game," but
they're saying, "Prove it."
Right, but the play and they know the fuck you don't and won't let you play. That's happening
right quick.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Right quick. Black Mama said, Alucard, why do you think Netflix is willing to pay Dave Chappelle $60 million at least to more subscribers? You need hot content to attract people. Play this like and to listen to.
Yeah. So what's my incentive to
okay. Here's the thing, man.
If there's no hot content, why am I paying?
Hold on. Let me put a bill. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hey, my brother, Crazy Horse, man, your subscription just ran out. Me get the subscription. Stop playing, big fella. But anyway, let me pay this other bill. You said if there's no hot content that you may like in
yeah, if there's no hot content, bro.
All right, listen. We're gonna see the 23rd. They do have a bunch of shit in there. I'll give you an example. Right? Where Neth has never played. Neth's from the Middle East. Never played basketball in his day in his goddamn life. Now, because
you lying,
Now, listen. 2K went NBA 2K20.
He never watched it either.
NBA 2K went to Game Pass. Now, he's gonna be on NBA 2K21. You know what I mean? Because
Day one.
But it's bigger than
Makes it easier.
Listen, I'm not here to debate the quality of Microsoft's exclusives. They've all been dog shit. You've all seen my videos about them. Outside of Gears or Force and Halo, and what's the other one? No. What's the other one? It was multiplayer. Some shit. Multi-world or somebody Outer Worlds, you know what I mean? That was and Ori. That's been about it. The cream.
Devil May Cry.
I'm talking about exclusive. I'm talking exclusives for them.
Okay.
My thing is this.
You know what I mean?
When I see Microsoft do their thing. Sorry about that, bro. Like when I see this is the thing with Microsoft. I see that they got all of these services going on and all that, and that's cool because I think Game Pass is a dope service. I think Game Pass is dope, and I think PS Now is dope. You know what I'm saying? You get on there, play all these games. You know what I'm saying, for a low price. That's great. But I feel like in the long run, the way Phil Spencer is looking at things, he's looking at it like, yo, we're going to get this service popping, and what we're going to do is we're going to cater to that service by just making AA games, and that's my problem. You get what I'm saying?
AA games.
That's what he said. But he said that. I didn't say that. I'm not making this up.
Hold on. I haven't talked in a minute.
That's what he said in the interview that he said.
Okay, hold on. I haven't talked in a minute. Alucard, and maybe you'll understand it.
All right, get enough.
All right. This is where I think you'll understand Alucard. So let's just say they do what you just said, right? They only make AA games.
And flat feet.
Are you, as a consumer, going to stay subscribed to that service?
Facts.
Am I going to subscribe to that service?
Are you going to stay subscribed?
Hell no, not me.
Oh, okay, and that answers your question.
That's not what
the content for people to stay.
Hey,
if you don't have good content, people not gonna stay.
Y'all gotta stop.
Yeah, if you got bro, I have nothing against X. Let me tell you something. I have nothing against Xbox. Cause let me tell you something. When it comes down to Xbox, I want Xbox. No, I don't listen to nobody, man. This is all me, bro. When it comes down to Xbox, bro, I had a 360 and I had an original Xbox. I still got those consoles, bro. I feel like they're missing out on these real exclusives, like they was focusing on the original Xbox. For real. Because that's what had me. Even when I had my PS2, bro, even though that's my favorite console of all time, bro, the Xbox had heat. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like now I can't even go over it because I see nothing that I want to play.
And do you think that's because of games?
It's not because of
bro, I already got. No, I'm just saying, like.
And number two,
I'm just saying. I feel like
that's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. Y'all gotta understand what he meant by that statement was the Hellblade model, meaning that you had Ninja Theory, who at their size was a AA studio. They took 20 people with $10 million and made a AAA type exclusive with $10 million in terms of graphics and how it looked and everything. So Microsoft was going to apply that model with their smaller studios, but not give them $10 million, give them a budget of $50 million, which is less than what it costs to make a AAA exclusive, because most of them start at $100 million. So Microsoft said, we got these small teams, these small
to build them,
and we can build them, but we can give them. We don't need Ninja Theory proved that you don't need a large budget to make a AAA type exclusive. That's what they were saying with these smaller studios. And majority of the studios that they purchased that y'all keep calling AA has expanded so much.
Right,
200, 300, 400.
I'm looking at Game Pass right now.
Not AA studios no more.
Editions in that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
Monster
you gotta play that play still.
Monster
Hunter. They got.
But see, that's the thing too, bro. We even on PS now. We even got more games and everything. I feel like the only reason why PS Now isn't the best it could be right now is because it can't go to a higher resolution than 720p. That's my biggest right. Everything else is beautiful.
We're talking about downloading, man.
Yeah, but we're talking about downloads.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean,
because most of those 360 games on Game Pass is really not big like they used to be.
Titles in Game Pass right now. I don't know what people.
They got Soul Calibur. They got Soul Calibur in there now.
Soul Calibur. You got Kingdom Heart coming. All the Kingdom Heart.
They got Soul Calibur coming.
It's already in there. It's already in there. All the Final Fantasy is gonna be in there. There's Soul Calibur.
I already own. I own all the Final Fantasy.
They got Jump for
Alucard. They trying to bring you over, brother, to the dark side. Don't do it, fam.
No. I already own all of these games. All of these games I literally already own. I have all Final Fantasies, even though I never beat one.
Let me tell you how
I own all of them.
Don't do it, bro.
Let's go,
bro. Like. I show love. Listen, man. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I don't care. I just like to play good games, man. But
like
if I feel like I'm gonna get I'm not gonna get my money's worth, then I'm not gonna pay.
Hold on 1 second. What said Neth? Neth 100 on Black Mama. Said Neth got knocked knees and flat feet. That's why you don't ball. Knock knees and flat. That's why you don't ball. Shout out to Alico. Clown Head Game. What up, baby? Yeah, but y'all niggas make sure download this. To Manhattan. Download that Soul Calibur, the new one, nigga. It's in Game Pass. Don't hit no shit.
Hey, download it too.
Let's put it up. I'm always with the smoke, bro.
Nigga, you got Pastor to buy the game.
I've been telling Pastor to play me for 8 days. I can't keep talking to the pastor.
Man, shut up, alright? I for like 3 months. You still
let's boot up right now. Let's go. I don't play Killer Instinct, but right now.
Hold on. Money. Hold on.
Hey, yo,
turn. Z's supposed to be getting his ass beat by me right now in Call of Duty. Plain and simple.
Y'all ain't doing no more tournaments?
No. Yeah.
Teddy fucked up the tournament.
Hold on. Teddy fucked up the.
Teddy fumbled the bag. What happened?
We're gonna call this as Teddy the fumble of pain.
Hey, yo, look at
No. How much was the bag? What was in the bag?
It was a bag. Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I would be mad as hell.
Yeah.
No, he said 4,000, right? 4,000.
Look, it's all on liberal game. Like I said again, he didn't have to cancel those damn tournaments.
Yeah,
he didn't have to cancel those tournaments.
See,
That's all
y'all
on
didn't
him.
know all the stuff that was going on.
Ted, you got to learn to take responsibility.
Nah, but why did he cancel it? What happened?
You got to take accountability.
He felt intimidated. It's all on him. As far as I'm concerned, I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
Teddy texted
it's simple as that. I don't take responsibility.
No, I ain't even trying to not blow up nobody's spot. My fault. I ain't trying to blow up nobody's spot. I was just wondering, like, what happened? Like, I thought, because I've been seeing y'all doing y'all tournaments.
Listen, man, that man got a wife.
It's all
trying to see another one.
With me. It has, like I say, don't believe any type of rumors you hear. This has nothing to do with me.
Teddy said
completely out of this.
You want to walk it back. You want to walk it back.
Nothing to do with this. This has nothing to do with me.
Look.
And Trey also told me you were the main one, Trey.
I've been around. Let me tell you something. What happened, Teddy?
As simple as that.
Teddy, let this be a lesson learned. I've been around Z long enough to know when he's working something.
Look here, as simple as this. I have nothing to do with this.
You can't walk it back like
Don't believe the rumors that you hear. I will be getting in touch with my lawyers, and I will crack down on anybody who uses any type of defamation slander against my name or any of that matter for that right then and there. I am completely out of this. I am done with this subject at hand. I am moving on.
My action?
Anyway, hey, y'all playing that Ghost, though? Like, y'all playing that, y'all trying that out?
Listen, I have nothing to do with that.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I can't wait to 12 o'clock.
What the hell he got going on with his life?
That goes, right?
It's 11:15, my nigga. I'm waiting. I'm counting down the minutes.
I'm lost in the sauce. It's all new to me.
Man, I'm hit this time. I can't even play the game right now.
Man. Hey, yo, hold up. What you got the bread for?
I'm hit.
What you got the bread for?
A card. You know what?
You got the bread right now?
For
nah, I got the bread right now for it, bro. I was like, damn. Yeah, I got cash out, bro.
Don't do it. A la carte is a setup, bro.
No. Let's hit it, nigga. No.
Yo, you ain't got to, bro.
I know I ain't got to. I'm gonna buy it for you. That's what I need for you. I need a pony for tomorrow's show, and maybe for Saturday's show. I need the same crazy ass logic, and I need you next Thursday for the multiplayer. We can call it even.
Hey yo, real quick. It's Mortal Kombat
Yes, sir.
Yo, I'm on my. I'm sorry, not to cut y'all off.
Okay.
No. I don't think it's a PC though. I think it's just console, Omar.
I saw it on Steam. That's why I asked.
I think it's just console, all types of shit.
Yeah, it ain't.
It's just consoles.
Yeah, it ain't PC. It ain't PC.
And fuck that PC shit.
Cheaters.
Big facts.
I got that strong Z on deck, man.
From the first. Doing 1 second.
Where we on Mortal Kombat?
Right quick.
All right, let's go. That's fun.
Y'all on Twitch, right? I'm about to watch it.
Hey, they need to make all these goddamn games 120.
Hey, yo, if you want the game though,
as a patch.
If you want the game,
I don't even want to. I mean,
it's on Steam right here.
Cause I don't want you a year from now, like, yo, remember I got you that, like, nah.
He ain't like that, bro.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I appreciate that.
What you got? PayPal? What you got?
Hey, Z, I need a copy also.
Fuck with you bleed green, right? You don't come around no more.
Yeah,
niggas on stab map, but Moss in the back. You gonna line you niggas real?
That was Spam Punks.
All right, wrong.
That was
so
Spam Punks.
I'm bad. You gonna line you niggas smooth up.
I'm out there.
Hey, what's up? What's cracking?
Nigga, Moss.
We gonna most like do some Rocket League. Now listen, this Saturday we're gonna do we can do Rocket League, or we can do Rocket League and Call of Duty. I guess.
That Rocket League fire.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yo, I gotta get used to that game, bro. I was getting my ass.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, that had me mad.
Hey, but Alucard, bro. If you Alucard, no,
I was calling Vaughn a slave owner.
Hey, yo.
They was calling Davy all kind of names.
Hey, hey, check it out. Hey, Alucard.
I wasn't calling Davy names, but Vaughn, I was calling him a slave owner.
Hey, Alucard.
Yeah.
What you got? PayPal? What do you got? PayPal or what you got?
I got cash.
All right, if you want, if you need it, you got my number, right? You wanna play it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, nigga, you ain't never offered me to buy me no motherfucker.
I offered to buy your black drunk ass a better mic. I said you big money. I said big money. Leave them bum ass niggas alone. Get your show popping. Leave them crazy ass J-Tech niggas alone. I said I help you get your mic, whatever the hell you need. I mean, I don't do that, brother. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, big fella. I mean, each one teach one. You know? But just you know what I mean. Just come on. You better come on the show next Thursday, about 7:30. Yeah.
Oh man.
Hey.
Yeah. Right, I'll see you tomorrow around the same time.
You gotta let me know what time.
About 7:30. My shows is always around 7:30. That's always.
7.
Yeah, just request it from me.
Are you on Twitter?
I'll let you know what's up. Cause I don't know what my schedule gonna be at my job.
All right, well, if you want it, just request it from me. Let me see.
Good looking out, bro.
Hey, you ain't got no job. Your schedule gonna be like, nigga.
I do.
Hey, no, you don't work tomorrow. No, you set my screen deck up. Can I get my sound? Goddamn it, my soundboard, my sounds, and I got a couple clips.
Nah, Z.
My coon.
Z. What happened?
Yeah.
Z. What happened was this is one of the Sony games he didn't want to pay for because he ain't like it.
What you playing tonight though?
I'm about to beat my head.
I just ain't got it. I would pay for it. Of course.
Hey, Z, this whole conversation everything gonna change when Sony announced they new plan.
No, she ain't gonna change. The Microsoft put us better goddamn game. Hey, Paul, it ain't gonna change then.
Oh no,
the narrative ain't gonna change then.
No.